So I did it, guys. I'm dyeing my hair right now. Just the same black dye that I used last time I showed it. I think it was over Vlogmas, I believe. And I cut my hair. I did it. I did. I'll wash all this out and see where I'm at with it. But I kind of did like longer in the front, kind of that A-line cut. It's really not that short, but in comparison to what my hair was, it just needed it, guys. It just did. So we'll see what happens. My mirror's dirty. Anyway, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm just dyeing it black again. That's what I always do. I just like it on me. Can you believe I used to be like blonde? Like blonde. My hair was so fried. This was years ago. Anyway, another thing I wanted to show you. Let me show you real quick. I actually picked up this here, and I have the cleanser too. It's in my shower right now, but the Cetaphil Redness Relieving Night Moisturizer, and then the cleanser too. It's like a foaming cleanser. Found it at Ulta. Supposedly it's like at Target and stuff, but I did not see it there. Not the redness one, but the line is. So I got it at Ulta. And anyway, I feel like since I started, I don't know what it is, since I started the gym, so literally like 9 months ago now, my face, I break out, I get acne, it is what it is. So I'm not even trying to say like that came out of nowhere, because that's always been a struggle for me. But like, guys, this, like being super, super red. Here's the crazy part, is it's very like, it is a little patchy, like dry skin. I will say that, but it's smooth. It is soft. Same up here. And it's like redness, like kind of like rosacea almost. I've never had that before. I've always broken out here, but I've never had this kind of like redness thing. And ever since going to the gym and changing my diet up and stuff, I've gotten this. And I don't know what to do. And I'm kind of just like, whatever, for months and months. Yeah, I thought I would just try this out and see what happens. I don't know. Any ideas? Like, is there a correlation that when you start working out, like this happens? Yes, people get red. Like, I get that. But like, this stays. And I used to be super oily skinned, and now I'm very dry, like patchy dry. I use like an exfoliator cleanser for so long thinking that would help. It didn't. And now I'm doing like this foaming one. I just got it though, so we'll see. I just wanted to show you that. And this mess. This is raw moment right here. We'll see what happens. So I realized I didn't give you an after shot of my hair, but guys, it is crazy outside right now, like just windy. And so I have it like just pulled back in this little bun thing, but I did cut it. I cut probably a good 6 inches off at least. But it's funny because it's not short, but it's definitely shorter. You see, I did that. But it feels so good. I just got home from Trader Joe's, just filmed, the haul for that, and I thought I would share with you my hair. Now granted, I just had it like in a bun, but isn't that better? It's just so much more lively. And again, I did dye it, so it's just the black. It doesn't look much different, but we hiding them grays, girl. We hiding them. Yeah, it smells really good too. Don't you love, like, God, there's like birds out there fighting. Don't you just love the conditioners that come with hair dyes? I don't care what brand, it doesn't matter. They just smell so good. But yeah, so I left the front part just a little bit longer, just a little bit kind of that A-line, but not drastic. But yeah, I mean, it's probably to like the top of the boob-ish right there. So I mean, that's not even short hair, but it's short for me. Guys, it was like to here. It was so like long, and it was so pretty. It was, but then it wasn't. It was just like, I couldn't even brush it. It was so tangly, and just like, it's funny, short hair can be really like hard to manage too, because you have to like style it to make it cute, and long hair is easy in that way then. But when it comes to like just getting a brush through it, when that's like impossible, it's time to move forward. It's time to do something different. And that's where I was. So I'm happy with this. Maybe over the next couple days, I'll still play with it and shorten it a bit, but I don't know, I'm good with this. This is good. So there's that. Thought I would share it. Yeah, so today is Super Bowl day, and let me pull you off here. I'm gonna go over to my parents and just hang out, do the thing, and then I think tomorrow I'm gonna make that soup again. I should do it today, but I'm not. So I'll probably do it tomorrow. Let me show you the pig. It's crazy. He looks ridiculous because he's playing in the mud. He sees me. He's going away. Pig! He's a mess. So Nate is getting ready for work, and this is the best part about going to the parents' house. This was Super Bowl, and so he's making, we got salads now, and you know how moms do. They put everything in trays. So what are we putting in here? Black beans, olives, bell pepper. You like cucumber? I don't, but you do.
Yeah, I'll be giving that.
And
I'm setting up my other stuff, Marlon, so you can get it all
in a shot. What's in this one? This is more of snacks, but like it doesn't matter.
I don't need this one. I'm just pulling stuff out of here. Then I'm taking the Orgain peanut butter protein powder.
Yes, as you do.
Spicy lentil wrap.
Yes.
Some water.
Water.
I'm gonna do an iced coffee in here.
All right.
And then probably like a nougat bar.
There ain't nothing else.
I don't need any fruit or anything today.
Different types of fruit?
I'll be fine. And then...
Coco!
Where's the...
You're fine!
And then I'll warm some of these up and I'll put that on top of there. And then I have just ranch at work.
All right. I think there's one in the fridge too.
I know, it's my backup.
It's my backup stash. Cool. I just got home from a workout. It was a good one, and I'm gonna take a shower because I need it. But I am hungry, but I'm gonna shower first. Priorities. And I'm gonna do a little bit of food prepping today. I'm not gonna film it like I can show you guys as I do it, but not like its own video, just because it's gonna be very repetitive. I'm gonna make more of that soup, and I'm gonna do like chop up some veggies and stuff, and I'll show you as I do it. But that's the plan for today, for this Monday. And yeah, so today was like core total body workout. Oh God. And I'm trying to bump up a little bit of my, when I get there, I always do like a warm up of just like 10 minutes. Usually it's like about a mile on the treadmill. It's just kind of been my thing. And I always set it at 6 miles per hour. And then incline is kind of just random up and down. And that's been good for me because I hate cardio, but like it's been good. But I've been doing that for a while. And so now my new goal is setting it at 7 miles per hour and still random and doing that. And it's a difference. It really is. But that's how you change, my friends. That's how you don't get complacent, you know? Anyway, I thought I would just tell you that. But yeah, I'm going to clean this mess. I'm gonna bring you guys some realness though. Didn't make my bed this morning at all. And this is how I look, which is not bad. It's not bad. But after, you know, cheating this weekend and giving myself a little bit of my cheat days, yeah, I'm a little puffy, guys. I'm puffy. Look at that. And I'm wearing my pants backwards today, but I'm kind of into it. Anyway, yeah, I'm just, you know, real life. Real life. So I want to show you guys these vitamins real quick that Sydney got, and I've been taking them because they're good. They're like candy. Let me show you. Do any of you know anything about these? They're called Juice Plus, Vegetable Blend, and then there's like the Fruit Blend. And supposedly if you eat 2 of these each a day, you'll get like your full dose of veggies that you need. Now, of course, we eat fruits and veggies otherwise, but that's the whole idea with them. And like they're packed with like all these things in there. And they're 15 calories for 2 of them. So, I mean, super low. The cool part is they are vegan. It even says right here, vegan, gluten-free, which is cool because they are gummies. And that's why I've been stealing some, because they're gummies. But I asked her, and she said that her mom got these from like some kind of consultant thing. It was like a party thing. You know those things. But I've just never heard of it. And I looked it up on Amazon because I was like, well, I want to get some more maybe of these because they're just good. And they're not cheap, you guys. They are not cheap at all. And so I just want to know, do you know the story with these? Have you ever tried them? Have you heard of this? What's the deal? Is there more products by them that like are good? I just wanted to show you that. So yeah, Another thing too, guys, I've been putting this flax meal into my oats every day now. I've been doing that for like a week and a half, and I got this at Sprouts a couple weeks ago. So basically since I got that, and I do like 1 tablespoon. I don't do 2, but just 1. And because technically, I mean, there is calories to this, and it's just something that I, you know, I'm mindful of. But anyway, I love it. It is so good in oatmeal. It's really, really good. It does change the flavor of it. I like it though. But I wanted to show you guys, this is Sydney's, and it's so funny. I think it's just something that is like important to share, that if you're someone who has foods that you struggle with, but you like to have, and they're fine for you to have, but you have problems with moderation on certain things, which we all do. We all have our things, right? Peanut butter is hers. And I think it's a very common one, in fact, actually for many people, but she switched over to buying like the to-go ones. And even though it may be cheaper in the big tubs, this is a great way to make sure you stay within a range. You know what I mean? That's why I do it with like the guacamole and hummuses now. It's my thing. So yeah, those are hers. Just thought I'd show you. Yeah, all of our supplements. It's kind of ridiculous, huh? She's been taking these. I believe these are vegan. Don't hold me to that, but I believe these are for recovery. And we were taking the flight pre-workout too. I have been still doing the pre-workout. This is like basically pre-workout Energy and Focus from Garden of Life. I do like it. I do think it works. It doesn't leave you all flush and like your heart going crazy or anything, but it makes you sweat. It does. But what do you guys think? Like technically this here, and then if I do the recovery, which I really haven't been doing, if I do both of these, which is kind of the idea, that is basically 20 grams of sugar. Yeah, and I just try not to like do a lot of added sugar if I can avoid it. What do you think? What do you think? So yeah, anyway, this one's kind of weird though, because it doesn't really tell you. I'm sure it's online, but I don't see the nutrition like breakdown on these. Anyway, but yeah, this is all of our stuff. Guys, I am totally still doing the MCT oil too. I'm gonna have so much, but it's cool because we're like all doing it now, and I talked about that on the Costco haul. Love it. Very good. I got more protein up there even. Yeah. Over here, just kind of like boring stuff. All of our pastas. Edamame pasta's life. Boyanza pasta's life. I'm gonna be using this farro again. Love this, you guys, for that soup. Back up. Yeah. Anyway. So we showed earlier, we had those veggie trays from over the weekend from the parents, and we had a fruit one too, and I had pineapple and strawberries on here too, and I just put it all in my blender here, and I'm gonna blend it all up, strain it, so like not all the little pieces from like the pineapple are like, you know, out of there, and I'm gonna do my dehydrator again. I'm gonna do like the fruit strips, and you put it on this tray here. I did a video completely dedicated to this. I can link it right up here for you if you'd like to check that out if you missed it. But there is like a fruit roll-up type leather, whatever you want to call it, recipe. Oh, hello, that's the manual. And I'm also going to make, I think, these almond craisin cookies. Remember I was telling you on my last haul that I got the coconut, shredded coconut, because a lot of these called for that. These were the ones I made on that video before. Delicious, you guys, so good. I'm out of cashews, otherwise I totally make them again, but I'll try out these ones since the base is almond. the almond cookies with chocolate too. That looks really good. I might do those too, because this has like 5 trays. So you can do like multiple things as long as the cook times are the same, or I would say at least really close, then you're good to go. But I'm just going to do that and kind of make some snacks here for the next few days as well. It's Meal Prep Monday. And then I'm also gonna put lemon juice in this too. I forgot to do that already, but yeah, I'm gonna put some lemon juice in it too. All right, so I just did half a lemon in here as well. And I'm gonna let it strain through here. Actually, I think I can fit it all. And I'll have to kind of help it a little bit just because it is pretty thick. And that way it's a little bit more liquidy when you're going into the dehydrator, but also you're not getting any seeds or anything like that. So I'm gonna work that through, and then I'm gonna put it on that tray. And that is done, my friends. It's that simple. And then it goes for like 12 hours in there. So it's kind of almost better to do this at night and then in the morning it's ready for you. But whatever. And then I'll work on some of the cookies and stuff too. Okay, so these cookies are coconut, pistachios, almond butter, and then there's also some walnuts in there as well. And it's this recipe, except instead of craisins, although I have them, I decided to put pistachios instead, which is kind of influenced by this one, but I don't have dark chocolate chips to make this exact one. So I kind of made my own, but I'm going to blend this up, and then I'm going to use like a little melon baller scooper, like a 1-inch scoop, which I do have in here like this. And I will make little round like balls and then press them kind of flat so that way they fit into the trays. And I got some cookies, my friends, and I'm telling you, they were like Laura bars before. So good. So I hope these come out very similarly in taste and texture. So we will see. So here's where we're at on these. So basically just put them on some parchment paper, flatten them out a little bit. I just use like a little plastic spoon. And then I also got 1 tray already done. And you just want to cut the squares of parchment like in between and transfer them over, because they're still just a little too gooey and they'll go through the tray. And then I think on the recipe it says like after 8 hours, even though you do it for 12, you can remove them from the parchment. I don't know how like vital that really is, because that's actually gonna be at like 2 a.m. for me and I'm not getting up for it. So anyway, I am going to cut these out, and then I've got this pretty much done now, and I'm going to put that onto the tray and then put everything in there and let it go. So there is all of the fruit juice on this tray. Again, just pineapple, strawberry, and lemon juice. I ended up using the whole lemon. And then these 3 trays are the cookies stacked underneath. So I'm just going to put it on here, and then I'm going to turn it on to 160 degrees for 12 hours. And I'll probably get to it a little bit later than 12 hours, but it'll auto turn off. So you're good to go. All right, here we go. Going?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh. That's cool. It's coming.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, snap.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
It's going.
Oh, boy.
Don't open it.
No, just standing on it so when they pop so hard.
Oh, I know. So it's the next day actually, and I think I might have a fail here. I hope not though. I'm gonna let it go longer. The fruit strip, delicious, perfectly fine. Already pulled it apart and put it in a little storage bag. Okay, but the cookies, and it's still going, that's why you can hear it. But look, they're still like gooey. They're not like holding up. The bottom ones are worse. I don't know. So Nate said though, maybe I just made them bigger than what's actually recommended. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna let this one play out. I know this is probably hard to see, but it is like hailing right now, but it's not even like raining hard. Can you see that? I'm upstairs and it's just like making these little tink, tink, tink throughout the whole house. It's crazy. We don't get hail usually because we're just not that cold. This is a weird one. So yeah, this is what it's kind of looking like, guys. Like, I don't know what it is. Let me turn on the light just to put a little more emphasis here, but I did this for like 20 hours and they just look super oily. The crazy part is, like, I didn't put oil in them. Not like, you know, alone. Yeah, there's oil in like nuts maybe, so maybe it's just too much. I don't know. But I have to kind of let these go. I was thinking, okay, maybe if I pull them out and they'll cool, they'll soften up a bit. Like this one's a little bit better, but it's still not, like the top's okay, but no, didn't work out. I don't know. Maybe it's just too much of one nut and again, too oily. I don't know. So that's a fail, but what are you gonna do? So I technically have already eaten 2 boxes of these because, well, that's what you do. But I wanted to share these with you guys. I just posted them on my Instagram too. They sent me these about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago now. And I showed them then, and they're by Soka. And it's like Soka Foods. I can link their Instagram below too. You guys have got to try these. If you're looking for a better alternative for crackers, one, you guys know I'm looking for always ways to get my protein up. Obviously 100% plant-based, plant protein thins. They kind of look like wheat thins. 150 calories for the entire box, which is awesome too. So I just grab one and that's my snack. These are the macros on them. Like, they're made out of like pea protein. There's different flavors too. This is the slow burn paprika, not your cheese, kind of like a nacho cheese, and then the sea salt sesame. I'd say my favorite's probably this one, but they're all really good. Are they the best cracker you've ever had in your life? No, of course not. There's all kinds of like amazing, buttery, terrible for you crackers. However, I will say it, for a true high protein, low calorie, low carb even, alternative, my favorite, hands down my favorite. I have been actually having these the last 2 days. I've had a box with a little thing of the holy guacamoles, the 100-calorie guacs, and then it's really good too with peanut butter. So highly recommend, and thank you again so much to them for sending me these. They will not go to waste. I will eat them. I think that's what I'm going to do right now, in fact. But yeah, I wanted to share this with you. I'll link them below.
Hi, guys.
Are you going to tell them what we just did?
Well,
I feel naked.
Oh my God, you're not married? We just left the lawyer's office. Oh my goodness.
What if that's how we did that?
Oh wow, that'd be so horrible. Jesus. No, we just went and I should take my glasses off.
Don't be rude.
I know. We just went, it's so bright out here in the world.
I know.
So we just stopped by a high-end jewelry store, and we are getting Kim's wedding ring resized and getting the bands combined with the actual ring. So it's going to be like one big ring, and it won't be like 3 little rings flipping or doodads around on your finger.
So you guys may or may not have noticed, I've mentioned it a few times now, but like sometimes I'll still wear it, but it's been pretty much, I'm not wearing my ring at all because it's too big on me now.
It just falls off.
It falls off.
And I don't feel like you losing those.
I don't want to lose that either. Now, he says my wedding ring, and that's sort of true because I wear it as if it is, but it's technically not.
It's the replacement.
It's the replacement one, but I got that about 12 years ago now, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. And yeah, I love it. Yeah. But I've just been so nervous. But yeah, that's our Valentine's this year, is getting it redone. So that's gonna be gone for about a week.
Yeah.
And then I'll get it back. But I was gonna film in there, but it's I don't think they really.
I don't think they want that.
I don't think so. So
yeah,
we'll see. But God, why these things cost so much? But that's I guess a downfall of losing weight, I guess, if you want to put one on there. But
sure,
that's what it is. There are 7, and I am now a 6.
Yeah,
so it's pretty, to put that in perspective of how big it really was on me. Yeah, so we are officially unwed.
Yeah.
No, but
yeah. hall pass.
Yeah, hall pass. But no, Nate needs a new one now too.
Yep.
But his can't be resized because it's titanium and that doesn't really get resized. So yeah, but we're actually, Nate's off today and tomorrow.
Yes.
We're actually on our way to lunch and gonna get something good, but not too good. Not cheap too bad.
We're gonna live the day up.
Yeah. Thank you for my rings.
You're welcome.
We've been talking about getting them put together because they are 3 pieces for years, and I never wanted to get rid of it. Do we got a dash?
We got a dash. Chipotle at Fashion Fair.
Oh, well, I'm on my way. Oh, in the Fashion Fair then. Okay.
Yeah, the food court's down on that side.
I've actually had people say that they like want to know the dashing adventures. Like,
oh my goodness.
So you just saw
the
it here
diaries,
first.
the diaries of the dash.
So Nate's phone here, you can pull it up as long as there's no personal information.
I don't think there's any personal information.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got our order. We're on the way.
On the way.
So
we're kind of behind this week. We have this thing in our minds that we want to try to get $100 a week because we're just doing this randomly when we can.
Yeah.
And we're not really allotting time for it, but we've been successful in doing that. At least 100, really.
Yeah.
Every week since we've started it for like 4 weeks now.
Yeah. Go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get paid out on it every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It just comes auto to your bank account, whatever you sync to it, you know. Every Monday, so whatever you make up until basically Sunday night goes through.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is.
It's convenient. It's kind of fun.
It is.
It's kind of fun. It's not really like a work thing. We really just hang out in the car and drive around.
Yep, it's fun. But yeah, so this order in particular was Chipotle at our mall, which is where we were gonna go to lunch anyways, like outside of it. So we're pretty close already. I don't know where the person lives yet, or maybe they're out of work. We get a lot throughout the week that are people from like at businesses, which totally makes sense. So we'll see where we end up, but it's fun. It's kind of cool. I recommend it. Now I signed up, or I tried to sign up to do it myself because this is all under Nate's name right now. And unfortunately in our area, they are not accepting new dashers because they have enough. So I'm on like a wait list, and it's been about 2 weeks and I haven't heard anything yet. So I don't know how quick like the turnaround really is if you do get put on a wait list. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So we will see. But yeah, this is actually at our Fresno like main mall, Fashion Fair mall.
Yeah.
There's like a food court.
Yeah, I guess they redid the food court like 2 years ago, and apparently now it's like the hot spot.
I don't even think the mall opened till 11, but maybe the food does earlier or something.
I don't know.
Anyway, but that's what we're doing, and we're gonna try to get lunch out of this too. But this is actually when it does start, 10:30 a.m. It's 10:40 right now. This is when it usually gets like busy with it. So we'll see if we get to eat.
Yes.
We will see. So we just dropped off the Chipotle order. And I want to say this politically correct, but sometimes what can happen, because it kind of goes based on where you're at and the restaurant that is chosen, and if you're close to that, but sometimes you don't know where you're going to get the delivery to.
Right.
Until after, or I guess you can check before, but you want to accept as many as possible. And I'm just that person that doesn't love to go to certain areas.
There are a few places in the Fresno area
that you don't go to.
That you steer clear of unless you have a real purpose of going.
Right.
And this gentleman.
No, but see, there's going to be a point here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, it was in a not so fond area. But what happened? You got tipped. So you got $5 in a tip. We go to some of the uppity areas, you don't get tipped. And like, it's so funny how like we have this idea that like don't go over there, or like, but they're always like the nicest people and stuff. I just don't like the area, you know.
Yeah.
So all is well. But what do we make on that then? So this took less than 30 minutes.
This took less than 30 minutes
to pick up and deliver.
It was, I think, just under like $7.25. I think it was like $7.18 in the app.
So we got paid that.
And then the guy
$5
tipped $5, which was extremely generous.
Yeah. So that's like $13 in 30 minutes. Sometimes this doesn't happen, you know, where you don't get tipped, or you
I would say most of the time you don't get tipped.
Right.
But it all depends on how many orders you get, you know. So I mean, if you can get 2 to 3 orders an hour.
Yeah.
So
I read somewhere that DoorDash, like, if you don't average minimum wage in an hour's time, that they offset the pay or something.
Yeah, so you make minimum wage regardless. So if you clock enough hours and then you don't make enough in the app to support minimum wage for the hours logged,
I didn't know that.
they'll up your pay. So there's always a minimum.
Oh. I don't think they've had to do that for us. I think we've always come out ahead technically.
I think you would have to have some bad luck.
Extra tips, yeah.
Right, you'd have to have some bad luck to get that low, at least.
We've had a few busts, like a few just where we've turned it on and not much has happened from it. But for the most part, like...
Yeah, our average is above what current minimum wage is in our area.
I would say like 15 or 16 an hour is where we pretty much end up.
Yeah, if you don't calculate like, you know, just fuel costs.
Right.
Things like that, then yeah, it's probably closer to about 15.
Yeah.
Is our average. Not bad.
So, okay, we're kind of back to where we started vlogging. As far as the street, and we're going to try to do lunch again, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, if we aren't parked for lunch, then and something pops before then we'll do that.
Yeah, it just did.
And there it is.
It just
and
did.
teriyaki done.
Teriyaki done. Oh. If you are from this area, we are going and picking up teriyaki don. This is a fan favorite. This is a local favorite, I should say. It's a very popular one.
Keep going straight.
And I just missed the turn. That's what sucks, is when these orders come in, sometimes you're on the wrong side of the road and you can't get over. But I think this is going to be okay.
Yeah, make a right
All
here.
right.
And this will get us back to there.
Cedar. Okay. So yeah. How much was this ordered?
This was $8.09.
So that means someone probably already tipped on the app, or they live super far.
They live super far.
Where they live?
They live on Shaw and West.
Yeah. It's a little bit. I mean, I know you guys probably don't know all these street names and stuff.
Most Shaw and Marks. Okay. So because we're going a little bit further, the app actually raises
their delivery price, which goes to us though, pretty much. Can you not blame me? So I mean, this is kind of what we do, and we do find it easier to typically have me drive, since again, this is all technically under Nate's name. It's easier for him to run in and pay if needed. There is a red card that you get sent to you by DoorDash that certain places do have you like pay with. But most of the time people just pay with their own cards through the app, but it tells you all that. And yeah, but it's easier for him to just get in and out and not sometimes have to officially park somewhere when places are super busy. I can just drop him off and then pick him up again. It's actually easier with 2 people.
It's a team effort.
It's a team. It's team. What we call ourselves, the dashing duo.
It's trademarked.
It's trademarked. No. And yeah, but ooh, can I have some carrots from here?
Yeah, we'll get some carrots.
Did you guys know too? Is Red Robin everywhere?
I believe Red Robin is national. Yeah.
Okay, Red Robin, guys. You want the Red Robin orders because they give their dashers a cup of fries for the road. So
somebody's a genius at Red Robin, by the way.
Yes, and we've had that happen 2 or 3 times now, and thank you.
Yeah, just a cup of fries on the drive.
Ass fries. But now Teriyaki Don has really yummy carrots, like to add to your order. So I mean, clearly those people wanted that. Yeah, this is what we do. So it is 11:12 right now. And again, we will eat lunch eventually, hopefully. But sometimes I would say like 10:30 to 1 o'clock is like when we have done this, is it just goes and goes. Usually it's literally you turn off the app, or not off the app, but you deliver and another one pings right through.
Yep.
Of course, it depends where you end up to deliver, you know, because it's going to, again, go off of your current location.
Yeah, what restaurant is nearest?
Near it. So. But that's kind of the rundown. We'll have to one day do just a vlog like dedicated to like just let's see what happens, and you'll be traveling with us. Dash for the day. We'll see.
Have to get some sort of mount.
Yeah, I know I haven't put one in the car yet.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right, bye.
So we made it to lunch finally. We're doing Cheesecake Factory, and you guys were right. They have the Impossible Burger, and that's exactly what I'm gonna have.
Yes.
And Nate's gonna have the avocado California guacamole salad.
Here's some water.
Thank you.
We have the lunch special on page 8.
Oh, okay.
And our soup of the day is a Mexican vegetable soup.
Oh, cool.